Hello everyone! Welcome to City Secrets, where we unveil the most incredible curiosities about cities around the world. Today, we dive into New York City, the city that never sleeps, where history, culture, and innovation blend in every corner. From its iconic skyscrapers and vibrant urban life to its hidden underground secrets and little-known facts, New York is a metropolis full of surprises and wonders waiting to be discovered. Get ready to learn 10 fascinating curiosities about this extraordinary place. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Let's get started. The skyscraper that never touched the ground. In the heart of Manhattan, the MetLife Building, formerly known as the Pan Am Building, has a surprising peculiarity. Its structure is built directly over Grand Central Terminal. This means that, technically, it never touches the ground, as its foundations rest on a massive platform above the train station. It's a skyscraper that floats over the terminal, showcasing New York's incredible engineering. The Statue of Liberty wasn't always green. One of New York's most famous icons, the Statue of Liberty, originally didn't have its characteristic green color. When France gifted it in 1886, it was made of shiny copper, resembling a brand-new penny. However, over time, oxidation created a layer of green patina that now completely covers it. Interestingly, when people first noticed the color change, there was debate about whether it should be cleaned or left as is. In the end, they decided to keep it green since the patina also protects it from deterioration. The secret subway station under City Hall. Beneath New York City Hall, there's one of the most beautiful and secret subway stations in the city. Built in 1904 with elegant arches, chandeliers, and glass skylights, the City Hall station was closed in 1945 because modern trains could no longer fit its sharp curve. Although it's out of service, subway passengers can get a brief glimpse of it if they stay on the 6 train after the last official stop at Brooklyn Bridge. The artificial island that disappeared. Few people know that in the 19th century, there was an artificial island in the East River called Thant Island. It was accidentally created in 1890 during the construction of a railway tunnel and eventually became a sanctuary for seabirds. Although it seems like an insignificant patch of land, this tiny island has had a fascinating history, from pacifist protests to attempts to turn it into a spiritual retreat. Today, it remains one of the city's most unusual properties. New York was the capital of the United States. Although Washington, D.C., is the official capital of the United States, few people remember that New York was the first capital of the country. Between 1789 and 1790, the city hosted the first U.S. government and was the place where George Washington took the oath as the first president. His inauguration took place at Federal Hall, a historic building on Wall Street that can still be visited today. The massive gold reserve under Wall Street. Beneath the streets of New York, in the vault of the Federal Reserve, lies one of the largest gold reserves in the world. Approximately 497,000 gold bars are stored in an underground chamber 80 feet, 24 meters, deep in the financial district. Ironically, although this gold is safeguarded in New York, most of it actually belongs to foreign governments and international organizations. The Empire State Building was the tallest, just barely. When the Empire State Building was completed in 1931, it became the tallest building in the world at 1,250 feet, 381 meters. But what few people know is that its iconic antenna was originally designed as a mooring station for airships. However, due to strong winds, it was never used for that purpose, and the idea was eventually abandoned. There's a piece of London in New York. In the heart of Manhattan, at the corner of Pearl Street and Broad Street, there's a small piece of British history, an authentic red telephone booth from London. This booth was brought directly from England and has remained there for decades, becoming a little-known attraction. It's a small reminder of the connection between the two cities. The Public Library with Banned Books. The New York Public Library holds a hidden treasure, a secret collection of censored and banned books throughout history. This collection includes works that were once considered dangerous or inappropriate, from controversial novels to political texts. Not only is this library one of the largest in the world, but it also protects the right to free speech by preserving these books. the elevated park that used to be a railroad. New York's famous High Line, one of the city's most innovative parks, was once an elevated railway. For decades, this steel structure transported goods through Manhattan, but it fell into disuse in the 1980s. Instead of demolishing it, the city transformed the old tracks into an urban park with gardens, art, and scenic viewpoints. Today, it's one of the most popular walks in the city, but few people remember that it was once an abandoned train line.